Hello and welcome to Man of the Antz Plays Planet Coaster on this miserable weekend day as it is whilst I'm recording it. So we are starting off a new scenario today, still in King Coaster's something or other hard mode. Can't remember the name of it. So this is the skull scenario, and the skull. It appeared one day, rising from the earth in search of vengeance, I reckon. Some say it's cursed, but all I know is that it makes people unhappy. We need your help to counteract the skull's effect, or the park will never recover. Keep guests happy and keep them in the park. Hire entertainers, run marketing campaigns, do what you gotta do to keep the money rolling in. Coming in. It's close. It's 50-50. So there is the skull. Anything in the skull? Not that I can see. And so what else do we have? We have a crashed spaceship over there. We have a few things going on, don't we? Bit of farmland over there. Is that a ride? No, that's just a... Oh, it is a ride. I'm going to just pause the game momentarily, I think. An engine of chaos. I've not seen an engine of chaos before. That's new. Exciting. Oh, so there's the entrance to the park. Very nice. Very nice. Holy moly, there is so much litter. That's terrible. That's terrible. What do we have there? An information shop that is closed. Oh, and there he goes. Here goes the cat. Can't keep quiet for long, can you? Let's ignore him and see how long that works, shall we? Oh, about that long. So we have old roulette, which is there. Has a 100% scenery rating, so I'm immediately going to bump that up to $5. We have the Engine of Chaos, which only has 24, so I'll leave that for the moment. So we could do some more stuff with that queue. Where is the queue? Is this the queue? That's a very small queue. I'm guessing it's the queue. That's poor. And what else do we have? The Psychola, 15%, so also poor. All closed as well, I'm noticing. So we shall have to open all of that up before we go anywhere. We have one thing which is open, which is a Mexcellente. And it's the only open thing. And we have coffee, beef, tiki chiki, gulpy energy, and information. So let's open those. I'm not so bothered about the information. I think I shall leave that as it is. Let's open the ATM as well. The toilet blocks we shall charge 10 cents for, and we shall sink that. And I think we shall do the first aid you can charge for as well. Let's charge 25, maybe? Does that seem reasonable? We'll do that. Okay then, and the ATM we'll leave as is. So the rides, we should open them all up. Let's unpause. What am I doing? Park management, attraction shops, attractions. Open, open, and open. We need some staff. Currently we have... Is that the information lady? Oh, she's an entertainer. She's an entertainer wandering around doing her thing. Who is she? Ah, she's the... Of course she is. She's the cowboy lady. So we need to get a couple of... Yes, I know there's a lot of litter in the park. A couple of janitors down. I'm going to get them doing their thing. We're also going to need a mechanic. And being as we are in the game, we will also need a security guy as well. So that's all of that done. Don't know if there's much we're going to do about this queue over here, which is a little bit annoying. Can we put down some trees and stuff? Well, are there many bins around? For starters, I guess. That's what we should first do. Let's get some bins put down. Try and minimize this huge rubbish problem that we have. I'm not too sure where the shops are, so I should just plant them down. Rather, there are a few around already that are pretty full. We'll just whack a few of these around rather indiscriminately. Oh, hello daytime. Yes, last month was terrible. I'm well aware of that. Don't you worry. Oh, and what we haven't done, of course, we haven't checked what the actual requirements for the scenario are. So let's have a look at that first. The objectives: achieve a park rating of 500 and a monthly profit of 2,500, and then a rating of 800 and profit 6,000, and then a rating of 1,200 and sustain a monthly profit of 8,000 for 3 months. That's going to be a pain in my balls. That's what that's going to be. Okay, so we need to get some Q stuff around this tiny little thing. So let's whack down a few things. It's not floating, is it? No, that's fine. Bit of prickly pear. Few dead trees. What was it on the start? That's up to 52, it's not doing too bad. Could do a few more dead trees. And then what else do we have in the dead section? Oh, that's a new one, isn't it? Do a few of these. Can't quite get him in there nicely. What's that bumped it up to? 70, perfect. Let's pop that up to $11. And what was the other ride we had with the terrible queue? This one over here, which, yeah, as you can see, has very little going for it. So then, let's put some little rocks down. Just like that. And a few... I thought that was floating around there, but no, we're fine. A few of these. A few of those. And some of them. Do a couple of these giant ones. Oh, that was definitely floating on something, wasn't it? A couple of them. How are we doing? 58, so not doing too bad. A few of these little bushes as well. And then where's those prickly pears? We like the prickly pears. $68, perfect, that'll do. Pop that up to 7. Alright then. So, the shops and facilities we have. We want to muck around with these, don't we? Get all of these extras on. And then bump up the price a little. We say $9 for that, and then $13.50 for that. And we'll price sync it just in case we do build any more. Street Fox Coffee. You can have all of that. You can have all of that. You, guess what you can have? You can have all of that. I know, it's crazy. And then the decaf. The decaf is actually cheaper than normal coffee, which is a little unusual. Normally it's a little bit of a price hike for the privilege of not having caffeine. Okay, so let's just bump them all up by $1. No, that's the wrong way. There we go. Okay, and Chief Beef. Douche, 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 douche. A lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. I like it a lot. Oops. We should price think. We shall do 13.50 and that's the wrong way again, wasn't it? 9. There we go. So just a couple more to go. Tick, 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 tick. A lot. Well, there's a way you can default this in the options, maybe. So if you have these, I suppose it wouldn't matter in the scenarios where they're already placed, would it? Because they're already placed. Ah, well. Alternatively, there's some way of just, you know, saying I want everything a lot all in one go. Please and thank you very much. Okay, so we'll just do these by $1 each. Wow, that was a little bit over the top. Well, and that one, Jesus. No typing skills today. That's the Tika Chiki. So the last one is the Gulpy Energy, which just has ice as an additional. So we shall do 6 and 9. Still a lot of litter in the park, unsurprisingly. What I might even do is I might temporarily hire a third janitor. Just to try and combat the litter situation. Then I can fire him when it's all looking a little bit more reasonable. A bit more reasonable. Have just realised that I am running at normal time. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not. The janitors we should give some training to, shouldn't we? What do people say about giving people money? Was it $20 to everyone and then $30 for the janitors? Could be. Let's go with that. That will be our rule until everything goes horribly wrong. Well, we can't do that guy yet. He's too new. We shall do him, and I suppose we should do our store runners. Just to try and make sure everything's going as smoothly as is possible. And the security guard, let's do the security guard. Yeah, let's do him as well. Okay then. Now we won't bother about, I mean, if she's getting paid $200. Oh, that's the entertainer, isn't it? I thought that was the information person for a second. So let's do the entertainer as well. Off you go. Do your thing. Okay then. Right. So we are about good to go. We have lost a lot of money so far. Hoping that turns itself around a little bit. And hoping that I haven't made a mistake and that before I did anything I should have built more rides. Well, fingers crossed. What rides do we have? So we have the Gears of Fear, which is what we've got over there, isn't it? What do they call it though? Engine of Chaos. It is a Gears of Fear though. We have a Hyperspin that we don't have. We have a Psychola, which we have up here. A Star Wheel, a Sunflare, Sundial, which I think is new as well. Aeronauts, the Cube, and the Venetian Carousel, which is this little tadger over here. Thought I sped everything up. Thought I already did that. Because what we could do with is some more money. Suppose we can build an Aeronauts. We can build a Psychola, but there's very little point in doing so. And so where are we going to do things on this map? Where's the boundary? It just goes up there, look. And all around the skull, and then down there. So big picture land there. We could possibly just dump a... Do we have any coasters available to us at the moment? We have loads of coasters available. So we could, say if we get a lot of money, we could just smash down the couple of blueprints of coasters maybe. That'd be awesome. Up in this area here, maybe down here. If we leave those empty, that's what we'll do there. And then if we just try and push main rides maybe up into this little section here. And around the skull maybe. Yeah, that's the plan. That's a plan. That sounds sensible to me. Money is going down still. which isn't great. Where is our finances? What are we doing? Shops and facilities, hemorrhaging money. Awesome. Awesome. Park management. Staff wages are costing us a huge amount. Maybe we should close some of the food and drink stalls to start with. Maybe we should do that. Still a lot of litter, but it's getting there. This entire front entrance is pretty much clear now. He's going hell for leather over there, look. Construction costs cost a little bit, but that's fine. Shops and facilities are starting to make a little bit of profit. Just a tiny little bit. Where does it tell us what we're doing? In here. So yes, last month all of those lost money. But they all made money, so, you know, swings and roundabouts, I guess. Yeah, money's hovering around even at the moment. Could probably fit something in there, couldn't I? What was the thing I said I was going to build? What was cheap? Well, the aeronauts, wasn't it? Because everything else. Oh, there's the hyperspin, which we do. No, we have the Psychola, don't we? So we could do the hyperspin and the aeronauts are the two cheapest things. Well, the aeronauts, oh, that won't fit in there. And the hyperspin, oh, it might fit in there if I delete that other stuff. I think it probably would. I think it probably would. And we could all stick the aeronauts over this side. Before we look at going up into this area. Whoa, now. 2 of the janitors have quit. Let's slow everything down a little bit. Why did you quit? This sucks. I'm out of here. What sucks? Were you just too... Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Leave. I don't care. Did I not give them enough of a pay rise? I'm really not sure. Well, we're going to have to hire another janitor. I think that's fairly certain. Anywhere other fairly high rubbish? Not particularly. There's a bit around there, so you can go over there. I'll just stick with the 2 for now, though. There are plenty of bins, mate. There are so many bins. So we are starting to get a little bit of money in now. Starting to trickle in, bit by bit. So... Oh, that's locked. I can't move that. Or delete that. Okay. So what can I move or delete in this area? Without touching the path. I'll just stick all of that down there for now. Get rid of that. Is that enough space to fit? What was it? No, the hyperspin. No? Why not? What is in your way there? I don't think it'd be that tree, would it? No, you're still not happy. Still not happy. And the aeronauts is also a no for some mysterious reason. Okay, well, no worries. Let's grab all of this up. And just dump it back in there, I guess. So does that mean I can fit a hyperspin in down here somewhere? Yes, I can. Well, that is something, isn't it? So let's press the wrong button. And then let's spin it around. And get it as far over as we can. This we shall move out of the... Oop, no. Oop, oop. You can go there. And you go there. Okay, so then. We need to place an entrance, which we shall have... So we can have it on this side, couldn't we? Might get a little bit of scenario rating. off the building there. The exit we shall have over here. Connect the entrance to a path. What path or Q types we using? We're using the wooden Q type again. Okay. We should pop that there. Yes, we've already got 47 scenery rating, which is awesome. We steal a few of these little bits and bobs. Save us a few pennies. And then what does that get us up to? Oh, 53. That hasn't really gone up very much, has it? Thought it would go up a little bit more than that. So let's continue stealing things to move around it. Not you, little tree over there. Down you go. Another little tree, I see hiding away. Down you go. 61, and we are getting up there slowly. Very slowly. I'm sure at some point we will be able to fit a ride in there once we get a smaller one available to us. 65, so we're going to have to actually build a little something. What am I doing? Scenery. Few of these singular stick trees, I do like those. Is that floating in midair? Yes, absolutely is. So let's just shtum. There we go. How are we doing? 79. Perfect. Bump you up to $6. Bosh. So there's another ride down. Oh, we already have a little bit of money trickling back in. We do have enough to build the aeronauts, which we still can't place in there. I'm going to go ahead and just make that wild assumption. So this space here we want to try and save for a roller coaster. Same with sort of this space here. So this space down here is fair game, really, isn't it? So I could, if I build it there and then that little bit there, I'll probably bring a path out there and come out here to join up with here. With this path it suggests here. And we can build some, just all this area just stacked with rides. Absolutely stacked. Just so many. Ooh, delicious rides. Right, how are our miserable staff? What are you actually complaining about? All this work is stressing me out. You're just too busy. You're just too busy. I can't remember if I'm paying you enough, but you're not complaining about being underpaid, are you? So, meh. So then, what were we going to do? The aeronauts. Oh, that is the wrong button. As is tradition. So, where can we get this? About there is going to be the closest I can get to that one. So if... Come out of that. No, I want that. I want that bench. Let's move that out of the way. So the entrance we shall put back here. I know he's unhappy, but he says he gets paid what he's worth. Where is he? Where is the little guy? I think it's because it zoomed in on him and then it instantly he just moved off, I think. Yeah, there he is. He's over there, look. But you're not on your own, mate. You're not on your own. Can I train him up again? Let's just... Still think there's a lot of litter in the park. If people are unhappy, do they just throw litter on the ground? Is that a thing that happens? Maybe. Let's give him another pay rise. 180, and we'll give the same for you as well. See, your workload is apparently normal, so why he's quite as busy, I'm not sure. Right then. Place the entrance to be done, place the exit. And then connect the entrance to a path. Just utilise some of this space up in the back there. We utilise, I should say. My pronunciation there was absolutely terrible, I do apologise. And obviously a very poor scenery rating at the moment, so we should just have to go a little bit mad. A little bit mad for it. Plinging. Placing some things around. And then what have we got? What have we got that looks sensible in this sort of arena? We've got the prickly pears, of course. So we're going to have a few of those. We've got the cactus. Nice and thin so they can fit in loads of places. But not on top of the banister, mate. Come on. Sort yourself out, sunshine. What are you playing at? And then where are all those, where are all the dead trees? Oh, and the creosote bushes as well. They look quite nice in this environment, don't they? Whack that over there. Apparently the placing of that tree causes my PC to go absolutely mental. That fan has just kicked in huge big style time. Hopefully you won't be able to hear it. I do put a little bit of noise reduction on to try and keep it filtered out of the audio. Alright, how are we doing now? 59, well, let's get it open up for starters. No, we don't want birch trees. What do we want? What else have we got that would fit? Nothing. What about just in the general props then? What have we got here? An anchor? Anchor sort of works. Hide that in the tree. Barrel slide? That sort of works. Anvil? Yeah, I've got a couple of those around. Why not? Cannon? I mean, not really. No. Campfire, maybe? Some cargo? We could dot that just there. That looks alright. What else? What else? What else? Grand Galleon? I can't even afford the Grand Galleon, so maybe not that. We'll just put some little bits of driftwood around, maybe? Just a little... Just a random little haphazard pile of driftwood. Right there. Perfect. How are we doing? 85. Boom. Look at that. $6. Alright then. Let's get the speed whacked right up. Because now we're going to need to wait for some money to roll in. That's what we're going to have to do now. Should I get these trained up as well? Or was that a bit early maybe? I'm not sure. How are our staff doing? Only one's a little bit miserable still. Let's get them all trained up. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm not sure there's much point to the entertainers. I can't even do you yet. Oh, I've got insufficient funds to do you, that's why. Okay, no worries. Well, we should just leave you then. You're not worth training up, apparently. How's our mechanic doing? Low workload, he's fine. He's just wandering aimlessly. Alright then, so I'm going to have to leave that about there then. That's been about half hour. I think that's a suitable amount of time. Got our park started. A couple of new rides built with just ridiculous queue systems. Oh, we're not charging to get into the park, are we? Let's change that. If we do $5, is $5 a lot? Let's do $3 for now. Child will be $1. I think that's reasonable. So yeah, we got a couple of extra rides built. We've got all the stuff opened up. We've got some queues improved to increase the price of those rides and the money they bring in. We also increased all the, what am I going to say here, the offerings, the extras of the shops, the food and drink retail output. Where are you going? Oh, I see, all the way up there to the cantina. With that, I mean, I feel like I should get rid of that. No, what's happened? Don't do that. Alright, I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to leave it there. It's fine. It's fine. Not a worry. And then we also have this path here we can extend out at some point and go around the dangerous skull formation. And then, yeah, get some roller coasters built over this side, I think. One there, one there. Just fill all this with rides. That's the plan. That's the dream, people. Alright then, well, I'm going to leave that there. Hope you're enjoying the series and you enjoyed this video. If you did like it, please do click the like button and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Either or both of those things would of course be very much appreciated. If you've got any questions or comments, just leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I see them. I do tend to respond to everyone who leaves a comment, generally. Even the people who are maybe starting to troll a little bit occasionally. There's not many. I think there's one guy basically I saw once, so that's not a problem. Otherwise, I shall see you next time in Planet Coaster's career mode. Thank you very much for joining me.